Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, or do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. Ruger Rose 23 is the place to be. And if somebody had to say it, it had to be me. All right. So, last night was all elite wrestling. AEW. Dynamite was last night. And as it was advertised, Tony Khan had a major announcement. You know, when I hear things like that, I'm automatically thinking Tony Khan is just going to come out there and kind of just walk to the ring and say, "Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying Dynamite. Well, as advertised, I got an announcement." I'm just saying, bro. I just automatically think that's gonna happen, and that didn't happen. So, I'm kind of like, okay, cool. So he had an announcement. So somebody was coming to AEW. So here I was anticipating it. I just finished watching it. Yes, it's about 1:30 something in the afternoon on a Thursday afternoon. So obviously I didn't see it because I was not home to watch it. So boom, here I am. So we had two people come to Dynamite last night. The first was Jay White. Jay White is now across the forbidden door, and he is now inhabiting AEW at the moment. The second person to come was been rumored for a while now. Been rumored since he got released from WWE back in November. And it is Limitless Keith Lee. I'm sorry, I gotta talk. Limitless Keith Lee. Yes. Keith Lee is all elite. Keith Lee is all elite. Keith Lee is now part of All Elite Wrestling. And now he will be part of the face of the Revolution ladder match at Revolution. Well, I don't know what that's going to be. I guess that's going to be in March because it's usually in February. Last year was February. Shit, February this time. Actually, technically, it would actually, if they actually followed it like they have been the last couple of years, it would actually be this Sunday, technically. But no. We're here to talk about Keith Lee. We haven't seen Keith Lee since November when, you know, Vince just gave him this whole Bearcat persona that apparently was supposed to make Keith Lee a monster. And he was winning matches. That's the funny part about it. Keith Lee was winning matches. He was destroying people. He was doing what technically was working out. You know what I'm saying? It was all good. But for some reason, Vince just said, you know what, budget cuts. Let him go. Well, ever since Keith Lee hit the main roster, he's had nothing but trials and tribulations, you know, from dealing with, in the beginning, he had a little program with Randy Orton. He actually beat Randy Orton on a pay-per-view. So that's a big deal. He was part of the winning Survivor Series team. That Survivor Series that same year, you know. He had a little bit of victories here and there. But not where we wanted Keith Lee to be. Keith Lee is world champion material here. So, you know, like, let's just get him to wherever we need to get him to, and then we'll be all right. Then he pretty much had his life in danger. He had a lot of health issues and everything. That was well documented. Keith Lee was slated to win the United States Championship at Elimination Chamber, but because of set health problems and concerns, he couldn't work. He couldn't wrestle. So, boom, we didn't see him for months. So that was February till June. Because he came back the night after Money in the Bank. He came back. He still was losing a couple matches. He won a match. Then we didn't see him again for maybe a month or two. Then he comes back as Keith Bearcat Lee. He was winning matches. He was dominating opponents. He was doing what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to be winning matches, destroying opponents. That's what Keith Lee is supposed to be doing. Then again, it was just like the sweep. I call it the sweep of releases. Like last year was just so bad, man. For WWE purposes, it was just so bad. It was so bad, man. It was bad. It was bad. Just a sweep of releases left and right. He was part of the last big bundle of superstars to get released, and we had heard from him since. Last I saw Keith Lee, technically was in a YouTube video for Thanksgiving with him and me and Yim. And at the time, Keith Lee had a whole gray beard going on. My man was just letting it go. You know, he was letting it go, letting it all go. And then here we are in February. In the middle of February. Well, not in the middle. Almost in the middle of February. And boom, here he is. Comes out. He's got the goatee with the big... He's got the look I like. He's looking young. He was looking good. No singlet. None of that dumb shit. No. He letting it all hang out. We saw Keith Lee. We saw limitless Keith Lee. We didn't see WWE's Keith Lee. No. We saw limitless Keith Lee. And now he'll be part of the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Is he going to win? It actually fully depends on who's in this match. Because understand, this match is supposed to grant you a title match later down the line. For Keith Lee to win it, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't. You know me. I wouldn't care. It's Keith Lee. You know what I'm saying? Cause did they put people in the ladder match already, or is that just? See, I don't know. Is Andrade in it? Is Darby Allin in it? Cause I remember Sammy Guevara was out there with the doing his usual showing everything on cue cards, and I saw Andrade, I saw Darby Allin, I saw Keith Lee. So I'm thinking to myself, is Andrade and Darby Allin in the ladder match? That I need to find out. But even so, regardless, we'll just see how Keith Lee does in this concrete jungle of, I don't know who the hell they're gonna push. That's what I'm just calling AEW these days. Like, it's the concrete jungle of who the hell's gonna get pushed this time. Because there's just so much talent, so many different directions you can go. That's just like, damn, who's gonna get the shot now? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where AEW is gonna go. I hope Keith Lee looks happy. Keith Lee looks good. All I wish is for success from my big brother. You know what I'm saying? My big dog. My big guy. Limitless. Yes. So that's all I gotta say. Nothing much really to say. Just expressing the feelings. You already know how it is. It's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support as always. Next Saturday, Elimination Chamber. Get ready for the predictions for that. I'm strapping in for that. Then, of course, the pay-per-view is Saturday. And since it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, it's going to be earlier. I think 12 p.m.? 12? 1, 2, 3. Like, between 12 and 3. Actually, most likely probably 12 in the afternoon. I won't be here for that because I will be working around that time. So, when I get home, I'll immediately watch it. I'll immediately make my predictions and call it after that. You already know what it is. But until next time, peace, love, honey. Here.